Hi folks, this is Tony St. Dennis with Acadia Marine. I'll be sharing some ideas and techniques for rebuilding boats, particularly a sailboat. I've been working on sailing and rigging boats for over 30 years here in Down East Maine, and I just wanted to give you some ideas about techniques that I use in woodworking to help restore boats. Here we are, we're next day. We turned the vacuum pump off yesterday, probably about 7:30 or so. The vacuum pump made a mess in the basement. Then we had like this mist, vapor of oil from this thing. It was just making a racket, and I'm not sure how well it's working. But I mean, it's working. The vacuum part's working, but the pump leaked oil. We're gonna get rid of that. I'm gonna unhook it and get it out of here. So do that. Like it. And I don't really have a place I'm going to go with it. I'd like to set it on a piece of newspaper or something. Oh, here's a box right here. Perfect. Almost fits. Stick that right by the door. This is the oil that came out of the pump.
Yeesh.
So, the trash. Let's see how what we have here is the one piece of the cabin sole, and we have vacuum bagged a piece of the veneer onto the cabin sole with epoxy. This is what the veneer looks like. You've already seen earlier, but that's the mahogany. That's the good mahogany side, and here's the backer, which is also a very pretty mahogany, but that's not the side that's designed to be the upside. That's what we have underneath there. I'm just hoping this thing hasn't glued itself down to the table. Let's see, this rag was put on here just as a little air to allow the vacuum to get up the edges. Looks like it's not stuck. No, it's not stuck. That's a good thing. Let's see what we have here. There we go. Boy, that looks like it came out really well. Very happy. It's very important to get it nice and flat. I put this tape along the edge thinking it might keep the epoxy from sealing, getting into the edge, and that seems to have worked. That's pretty cool. So that it's not kind of just very clean. I was really pleased how clean this is actually. Well, now the next thing is to trim this back. What I'm going to do, actually some of it I can trim with scissors. I'm surprised how well the scissors would work for this. Let's see if I There we go. That's working really well. Super duper. I'm going to get my trimmer from upstairs. I've got a router with a flush bit, trim bit. That'll just do a beautiful job on that. So we'll come back in a bit and do that. So Greg, that came out awesome. Glad the oil didn't leak in there from the pump or anything like that.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, so I'll go up and get the trimmer and we'll trim it. This is a flush trimmer bit. It's an old-fashioned one for mica, but that'll work just fine for this baby. All right, so this is a little laminate trimmer. I gotta remember, I haven't used this in so long. I gotta remember how I lock the spindle. So lever here somewhere. Oh, I need 2 wrenches, that's right. I got 2 wrenches. I'm actually missing the wrench. I'm missing a wrench. Funky wrench. It's been a year since I've used this?
Yeah.
Or more. So I'm trying to remember. That is 7/16, so I don't think that's going to do it. Pretty sure it's a 12. 13, 11. God, that's worthless. 14s. It's fun. It's frustrating when you have a lot of wrenches you don't need, and the one you do need, you don't need. 13, 17, and 14. No. Ooh, there we go. Let's go. Oh shoot, yep, that didn't work. That's frustrating. There we go. Jeez.
So what are you doing now?
I'm squeezing the wrench down, trying to make it smaller. I think it's a foolish idea, but yeah, it's not gonna work. Not gonna work. Ooh, that might work. Can you, Greg, can you hold that for me?
No, I'm filming.
Yeah, just put your hand on it. There we go. Got it. I'm plugging this in. I don't think it's going to turn on. Let's just see. Now let's see if it works. Watch out, Beatrice. Cover your ears. That works. Perseverance. Sometimes pays off. See the depth there. I want to have it at the right depth so that it's cutting the laminate, and then this round part, this is going to guide against the plywood. That looks just about right. The only place I don't want to run that router is right along here because it's beveled, but from here on around I can. And the direction, this spins in a clockwise direction, so I'm going to start here and go around this way. Block plane, I think we'll do the best job right there. Got a little tiny block plane that may work well, so let's go get that. I don't have it here with me. So. No, Beatrice. Wouldn't you agree, Greg?
I would agree.
Great. That's pretty good. Now the rest of it I'll get with a sanding block, I